Good day, friends. This is Homeschooling Channel, Standard 10th Social Science History, Unit 1, Outbreak of World War I and its Aftermath. This session talks about the course of the war. Two warring camps. The nations were divided into two. The Central Powers consisted of Germany, Austria Hungary, Turkey, and Bulgaria, and the Allies, nine states that opposed the Central Powers called Allies. They were Russia, France, Britain, Italy, the United States, Belgium, Serbia, Romania, and Greece. Italy remained a neutral country when the war broke out. But in April 1915, it made the secret Treaty of London with Britain, France. Initially, Romania and Greece declared war on the Central Powers in the year 1916 and 1917. America remained neutral and gave only moral support and material aid to Britain and France. Tsar Nicholas II of Russia tried to bring peace. Two peace conferences were held at the Hague of Holland in the years 1819-1907, but in vain. War in the Western or French front. Germany attacked Belgium. On the side of Allies, France fought with Germany. Battle of Tannenberg. Russian forces invaded East Germany, but Germany defeated them at Tannenberg. Battle of Marne. Marne is a river situated in France. The French succeeded in pushing back the Germans. Paris was thus saved. The Battle of Marne is a memorable for trench warfare. What is trench warfare? Trenches or ditches dug by troops enabled the soldiers safely stand and protect themselves from enemy fire. The main lines of trenches were connected to each other, through which food, weapons, fresh troops, mail, orders were delivered. Battle of Verdun. This is a place situated in France. February-July 1916, the Germans attacked Verdun, the famous fortress in French line. In the 5 months Battle of Verdun, 2 million men took part and half of them were killed. Battle of Somme. In this 4-month Battle of Somme, Britain lost 20,000 men on the first day. But the Battle of Verdun, however, decided the fortunes of the war in favor of the Allies. In the Eastern Front, Russian troops defeated the Austrians, but they are unable to defeat Germans because Russia had the worst trained and equipped army. Moreover, the Tsarist regime in Russia was overthrown by a revolution. Russia just wanted peace, and consequently it signed the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk in the year 1918 with Germany. Turkey fought on the side of Central Powers. Turkey attacked the Allies in Macedonia and Gallipoli. Turks tried to attack Suez Canal but were repulsed. Britain attacked Turkey in Iraq and later in Palestine and Syria. In the Far East, China joined the Allies. There was no war in the Far East. Japan made use of the occasion to threaten China into ceding valuable concessions and privileges. In the Balkans, Central Powers crushed Serbia. Serbia came under German rule. Romania joined the Allies in 1916. Colonies of Germany in Africa. The German colonies in the western and eastern Africa were also attacked by the Allies. As these colonies were quite far from Germany, they could not receive any help and therefore surrendered to the Allies. Italy joined the Allies in the war in May 1916. Italians were fighting with the Austrians and continued to sustain their resistance, but when the Germans came to Austria's help, Italians collapsed. The Central Powers successfully occupied Belgium and a part of France in the northeast, Poland, Serbia, and Romania. The Allies controlled all the sea routes and cut off the supply of food and other materials of Central Powers. Germany and Austria Hungary, women and children suffered from hunger and privation. Germany attacked England by air. Bombs were thrown and Germany introduced poison gases. In the year 1916, a naval Battle of Jutland, had taken place in the North Sea. The British won the battle. Thereafter, Germany started their submarine warfare. They started to attack the Allies' colonies. One of these was the famous Emden, which bombarded Madras. Germany started to sink the neutral ships. Lusitania, an American ship, was attacked by a German submarine. There was a lot of resentment in United States of America, and President Wilson declared war against Germany in April 1917. America's entry with its lot of resources made Allied victory a certain one. Germany ultimately surrendered in November 1918. Germany was forced to accept harsh terms by the political situation at home with the abdication of Kaiser William II. The peace conference opened in Paris in the year 1919. Woodrow Wilson of United States of America, Lloyd George, Prime Minister of England, and Clemenceau, Prime Minister of France, played a very important part in the deliberations. Faced with the threat of renewed war, the German government was forced to agree to the terms. On 20th 28th June 1919, the peace treaty was signed in the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles. Let's see the provisions of the treaty. Germany was found guilty and all Central Powers were declared to pay war indemnity. The German army was to be limited to 1 lakh men. A small navy was allowed. The union of Austria and Germany was forbidden. All German colonies became mandated territories under the League of Nations. Germany was forced to revoke the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk and Bucharest. Alsace-Lorraine was returned to France. The former Russian territories were to be independent. Northern Schleswig was given to Denmark and some small districts to Belgium. Poland was recreated. The Rhineland was to be occupied by the Allies. The area on the east bank of the Rhine was to be demilitarized. Let's see about the Russian Revolution in the next video. For more videos, stay tuned with Homeschooling channel. Thank you.